Groucho, Lydia Valenzuela and Alexander Mirbach are on deck. So put you in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to the show. Say the secret word, and you'll win an extra $100. Now, let's see. Your name is, what did you say your name was?
Lydia Valenzuela is my name.
Lydia Valenzuela is your name?
Mm-hmm.
Valenzuela, huh? What part of Venezuela are you from?
Well, no, it's Valenzuela, but I came originally from Nogales, Arizona. It's a small border town right the border of Mexico and the United States.
Small border town?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how big are these borders?
Well, it's a very small border.
Oh. Are these small borders who live in this town, or are they just ugly rumors? Are you married?
Oh, I'm married. I've been married 18 years.
Is this your husband?
No, my husband's out in the audience.
He is? Well, I better keep my trap shut.
No, he's a good sport.
Is he a good sport? Is he a big shot? A big guy?
Well, good size.
Are you the boss?
He's, no, he's a heavy-duty mechanic. He's a pretty good...
What does he do, your husband?
He's a heavy-duty mechanic.
A heavy-duty mechanic? What is a heavy-duty mechanic? You mean he weighs 300 pounds?
No, that's not a heavy-duty mechanic. He works on these big diesel engines.
Oh. You know, these days, the wife is expected to share her husband's problems. Does he have any problems with these engines that you help him solve?
Well, no, he doesn't have any problems. I'm the one that has the problems.
What, you have problems?
Yeah, well, I have problems.
What do you mean?
Well, all these things he does at work, he goes to work so early, you know, he was on this, all these crazy shifts he gets on.
Let's straighten this out.
These are my problems.
Wait a minute.
He gets up at 3 in the morning, dishes. Okay.
Let's start all over again. What time does he go to work?
Well, he went to work at 4:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wait a minute. He gets up at 3 in the morning and he has, what does he have?
Breakfast.
He has breakfast. Then that's a strange meal to have at 3 in the morning. I think he'd have night lunch. No. Then at 4 o'clock, he goes to work.
He's at work.
Yeah, does he kiss you goodbye?
Oh, yes.
How many times?
Well, he does. So anyway, he goes to work.
How does he kiss you? I mean, does he kiss you fervently?
I don't know. I'm half asleep. So then he goes off to work.
Wait a minute.
Well, let me tell you about my problem.
You say you're half asleep. Which half is asleep when you kiss him goodbye?
The kind that's kissing him.
Oh.
Well, anyway, he goes off to work and dishes.
Now, wait a minute.
Get up at 7.
He gets up at, wait a minute. He gets up at 3 and he has breakfast. He leaves the house at 4.
Full of dishes.
He kisses you. He's full of dishes.
Oh, the house.
And then he kisses you half goodbye. And then, now he's gone.
Off to work.
Oh, how'd you solve the problem?
Well, he skips breakfast, and then...
skips lunch?
Well, no, yes, sort of.
And he kisses you goodbye and skips dinner. Why don't you use paper dishes? Or get a paper husband.
I'll take your advice. I'll get the paper dishes.
Now, your name is... You just said Alexander Mirbach, so you just won... No, you said paper. So you win $50, and your friend over here,
well,
the guy with the chin whiskers, he gets $50.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Alexander Mirbach, that's you, I presume, huh?
Yes.
Now, what kind of a name is that?
Oh, that is Russian, but little bit mixed with German.
Russian?
International name.
Huh?
International name, mixed with Russian, German, little bit Baltic.
German?
Yes, sir.
You sound like an old schnitzelbank.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Is that your full name?
Oh, no, that's not full name.
Is that your full name,
No,
Alexander Mirbach?
No, that's just the part.
Oh, what's the whole name?
Oh, the whole name is too long.
Well, give us about a half a mile of it.
Okay. Well, in English, that would be... The first name is Alexander.
Alexander. He was a great pitcher. He was with, I remember him, with the St. Louis Cardinals.
Then comes in English Count von Mirbach, and then Duke of Courland, and then Prince Romanovsky.
Now, let's say the whole thing.
Well, that is Alexander, in Russian Graf von Mirbach, Duke of Courland, Prince Romanovsky. That's all.
Prince Romanovsky. You mean you're a real Russian prince, a faker like Mike Romanoff, huh?
No, Mike Romanoff, he's Grand Duke.
He's a Grand Duke.
Yeah,
Mike Romanoff was born in Brooklyn.
You think so?
I know so. His name is Henry Geigerson.
Romanov is always Grand Duke.
Yeah. So were you educated in the customary royal fashion, Prince?
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Just tennis play, swim, horseback riding, and then they teach how to become gentlemen.
Oh.
Yeah.
You learned how to conduct yourself as a gentleman, huh?
Yes.
You know, I haven't seen one of those in years. Could you give us an example of how a gentleman behaves in,
for example,
in mixed company with a paper maid over here?
With the lady?
Yeah, the lady,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
She's from Venezuela.
Oh, yes, I'm very glad to see you, madam.
Yes.
Glad to know you.
How do you like that? Does your husband do that when he staggers home at 3 in the morning?
There's nothing like that around our house.
No?
He doesn't do that?
No.
You know, if you
You
ever
have to start that.
when your husband comes home at 3 o'clock in the morning, if you put your hand out for him to kiss it, he'd eat it, he's so hungry. Chew your whole hand off.
Oh, I'll have to remember
You
that.
tell him that you want your
I
hand
will.
kissed whenever he comes home.
I will.
Either that or throw him a frozen dinner. Well, this whole experience has been a little exhausting, so let's get on with the quiz. I'd like to see you win some money, Prince.
Okay, yes, sir.
Now, George, will you bring out the questions? What was the category, George?
Famous landmarks, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay, you know how to play the game. Remember, your partners.
Yeah, take one.
300 questions, 200, 100.
No, wait a minute. See, he has to see these first, because the answers are on... No, not now.
So anxious.
So you do it one at a time.
For $300, in what city is the Hall of Fame for Great Americans located?
No.
Play around with that.
In what city is the Hall of Fame
For Great Americans located. There's a Hall of Fame in some city. Now, where is it? What city? Well,
Washington.
It's New York.
New York.
Well, don't despair. You have 3 more chances to make a total of 500. These are tougher than the 2s, and the 2s are a little tougher than the 1s.
Okay.
Okay, I take 300.
You take 300 anyway, all right?
I need one.
Well,
I want to get one.
For $300, where in the world is the scenic cliff called the Pali? P-A-L-I.
I lost.
It's called the
You can talk it over, you know, your partner.
You know something?
Talk it over with her, because she doesn't know either.
The Poly.
Is that right, Pali?
Polly, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's Hawaii and the Oahu Island.
Oh, gosh.
The point is to get a total of $500. You have 2 more chances.
So you have to get a 3 and a 2, huh?
I would figure that that's about the only way. Unfortunately,
George is an old conservative.
well, yeah. Why don't you try a 2 first?
Okay, we'll try a 2 first.
You know, it might help. Here you are.
For $200, in what state is the famous Crater Lake? C-R-A-T-E-R.
Crater Lake in Arizona.
Read it out.
Oregon.
Oregon. Well, so far you're doing great.
Well, you have
Yeah.
1 more chance.
One more chance and
take
you'll be on the
200.
truck with your husband.
Another 200 this time.
Yes, sir.
You better win some money now. I'm getting tired of this. We want you to win.
Okay.
For $200, in what city of the world is the palace of the Doges?
Doges, that is in Venice.
Venice is
Italy.
right. Well, you got $200 anyhow. And you won the secret word? Well, you got the secret word and $200, so you got a total of $300 between you. That's not too bad.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
coming out here. We're glad to have you. And Prince, you're really a prince.
Groucho, we have some very special guests who are waiting to talk to you, and since I think you know them better than I do, why don't I just say, folks, you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Well, Melinda Marx. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I'll be a monkey's uncle as well as her father. Melinda, introduce me to your boyfriend.
Daddy, you know Bobby Van.
Oh, is that Bobby Van? I know Bobby Van. You moved me into my house. Bobby Van in Storage. I remember you very well. How's the moving business, Bobby?
But you know, I'm a dancer and a singer. I'm not in the moving business, Groucho.
Well, you're a very good dancer. I've
Thank
seen
you.
you on many shows. In case some of the folks out front may not be too familiar with your name, I'll just say that this is one of the new big talents in show business. And from now on, you're going to be hearing more and more about him. What did you say your name was? Bobby
Van.
Bobby Van, huh? Bobby, where are you from originally?
Oh, I'm from New York City, Groucho.
Really?
Bronx.
Oh, I
Bronx,
didn't know
New York.
that. You don't look like a Bronxite. I used to know the Bronx very well. What was it like when you lived there?
Well, it was a pretty rough neighborhood, you know.
There was hunting there when I was there. Yeah, they were hunting me. You say it was rough?
A rough neighborhood, you
In
know.
what way?
A lot of the kids were poor and struggled a lot, you know.
Not you. You came from a rich family, I imagine.
No, I came from a poor family.
Oh, a family of schnorrers? You know what a schnorrer is?
No, what's a schnorrer?
Well, that's all my relatives. How'd you break into show business?
Well, I was working in the Catskill Mountains up in New York, you know. I had my own band. I was 15 years old, and every weekend the owner of the hotel used to book an act in, you know, to entertain the guests on the weekend.
Well, those are pretty tough audiences in those places. You know why? Because they get in for nothing. An audience has no respect for an actor where he gets in free. You take an example. Take this crowd out here. If they had paid 10 cents to come in here, they would have liked it much better. Bobby, I'm dying to see you dance, so how about it? Are you all set?
Yes,
Have you got the right shoes?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay, let's have. Do you want music, or do you want them to play?
Jack and I, we talked it over.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Melinda Marx and Mr. Bobby Van.
You nervous?
Nope.
You want to do the number?
Yep.
Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face.
Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy. It's not your style. You look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile.
Pick out a pleasant outlook. Stick out that noble chin. Wipe off that full of doubt look. Slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Just put on a happy, put on a happy, put on a happy face.
Melinda, it's reassuring to know that you can make a living in show business, and I'm going to start making plans right now. I'm going to quit working next week and let you support me in the style to which you're accustomed. Are you and Melinda going to be partners in the quiz?
Yes, I think so.
Huh? Bobby, what do you do with any money you win?
Probably spend it.
A shrewd idea. and you, Melinda?
Well, there's a plan called the Foster's Parents Plan, and I'd like to adopt a child.
Oh, you're pretty young.
Wait, let me finish. And you,
If you want to wait, you're married or anything?
you send money, $15 a week or $180 a year, and you send it to this a foreign land, and it takes care of a child for a year or so, or as much as you want to send. And this child gets clothing and food and medical aid, and in a sense you adopt the child by he sends you letters how he's getting along and so.
I hope you answer that adopted child quicker than you answer my letters when I'm away. Now, how do you know that you're going to win $180 up there?
I don't. Just hoping.
This child may starve in Korea or wherever it is. All right, let's go. Mr. Fenneman, would you bring in the questions, please? What category did they choose?
Oscar awards, right?
Melinda, you pick the first one. You know how to play this game, Melinda?
Yes.
You do? I don't know why. She hasn't watched my show in 5 years.
Okay.
We'll start with the 200.
For $200, a non-professional, Harold Russell, won the award as the Best Supporting Actor for 1946. What was the picture?
Best years of our life.
That's right, Best Years of Our Lives.
You now have $200 and 3 more chances to make a total of 5.
Number 2?
Another 2.
Who won the Academy Award for Best Direction in 1961?
1961?
Yeah.
Billy Wilder.
Billy Wilder's right, huh? You may get enough for 2 children here,
You now have $400.
Something left over for me, too, perhaps.
I'll try another 2.
This'll do it.
For $200, who won an Oscar in 1951 for Best Actress in Born Yesterday?
Judy Holliday.
Judy Holliday is right. If this show isn't crooked, I don't know what is.
Well, you now have $600. You're assured of a chance at 2, 5, or $10,000.
You know, they answer the questions before I get through.
You have one more question. This is really sort of on your father here. There, take a 300. That's the way to go, kid.
I want to ask you something. Are you this generous on your show with the money?
I haven't had my children on my show yet.
$300. For what picture about World War II did William Holden win his 1953 Oscar?
Stalag 17.
Stalag 17. Oh, boy, what a show this is.
And you wound up with $900, which means you'll be back for a chance at 2, 5, or $10,000.
They're going to win $10,000 here tonight. I can see it coming. You better kiss me goodbye. Goodbye.
Your daughter Melinda and Bobby Van wound up with a total of $900, so they're back again now for a chance at 2, 5, or $10,000.
Okay, kids. Now, you understand the game. You pick a number for a total of $10,000, and we put it up here.
Okay. 4.
4. Now, you pick a number for $5,000.
9.
Okay. Now, give the wheel a spin. Well, in a way, I'm glad you didn't. I never would have been able to explain that away. All it is, here you're going for a total of $2,000. Gracie Mansion is one of the best-known residences in America. For a total of $2,000, who lives in Gracie Mansion? You can talk it over.
I think it's, be the, mayor of New York.
The mayor of New York is right. Well, you've won a total of $2,000. What are you going to do with your money, Bob?
Oh, I think I'm going to buy my little son something nice, my wife something.
How old is your son?
Be a year old.
Melinda, you've got $1,000 now. You can support Schweinsfuchs, Oxen, dried sich, 9 and I don't know, about over almost 6 foster children. Imagine all the letters you're going to have to write.
Groucho, Lydia Valenzuela and Alexander Mirbach are on deck. So folks, you in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to the show. Say the secret word, and you'll win an extra $100. Now, let's see. Your name is, what did you say your name was?
Lydia Valenzuela is my name.
Lydia Valenzuela is your name?
Mm-hmm.
Valenzuela, huh? What part of Venezuela are you from?
Well, no, it's Valenzuela, but I came originally from Nogales, Arizona. It's a small border town right the border of Mexico and the United States.
Small border town?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how big are these borders?
Well, it's a very small border.
Oh. Are these small borders who live in this town, or are they just ugly rumors? Are you married?
Oh, I'm married. I've been married 18 years.
Is this your husband?
No, my husband's out in the audience.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I better keep my trap shut.
No, he's a good sport.
Is he a good sport? Is he a big shot? A big guy?
Well, good size.
Are you the boss?
He's, no, he's a heavy-duty mechanic. He's a pretty good...
What does he do, your husband?
He's a heavy-duty mechanic.
A heavy-duty mechanic? What is a heavy-duty mechanic? You mean he weighs 300 pounds?
No, that's not a heavy-duty mechanic. He works on these big diesel engines.
Oh. You know, these days, the wife is expected to share her husband's problems. Does he have any problems with these engines that you help him solve?
Well, no, he doesn't have any problems. I'm the one that has the problems.
What, you have problems?
Yeah, well, I have problems.
What do you mean?
Well, all these things he does at work, he goes to work so early, you know, he was on this, all these crazy shifts he gets on.
Let's straighten this out.
These are my problems.
Wait a minute.
He gets up at 3 in the morning, dishes. Okay.
Let's start all over again. What time does he go to work?
Well, he went to work at 4:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock.